Ladies and gentlemen, I'm NoGod21. Welcome to a new Let's Play, Mass Effect 1. Since I've stated that, for some reason, the Wounded Coast? The freaking coastline map in Dragon Age 2's music reminds me of Mass Effect's map screen. I'm thinking, you know what, I want to play some Mass Effect for once. Plus, I've been wanting to do this for a while anyway. Unfortunately, I don't have a New Game Plus profile, so no shenanigans in that front. Even though technically I could download and install it, but fuck it. This is going to be normalized, no bullshit required. Actually, hang on a minute. Let me do this real fast. Okay, we're back in business. Sorry about that. My audio was a little too loud. And let me just check to see. Yeah, that should be good. Oh. Anyway, as I was saying, welcome to Mass Effect 1, PC version, but with several modifications installed. Nothing involving textures, because that's most of what the mod page for Mass Effect 1 is, just nothing but textures everywhere. No thank you. Instead, I went with, well, for one, controller support. So now I'm playing this with an actual controller, not keyboard and mouse, because, well, this is a third-person shooter, cover shooter with RPG mechanics. My mouse is not going to be very useful, considering I can't really aim down the sights of a gun with a mouse that doesn't want to actually function correctly half the time. So yeah, I'm now using a controller to play this. This is going to be interesting for things that require keyboard or something else. That's going to be fun to deal with. I've also included some bug fixes, mainly two mods. One is just a compilation style of bug fixes, and one that's very specific to my system. Since I have an AMD CPU that's made after 2010, I don't want to have to deal with any random glitches that may appear. Oh, and I've also changed the female default face to what's supposed to be later on. Anyway, let's start a new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Okay, we're gonna do a new ID. We're not going to go with default character. No, we're gonna make a new one. Custom male, custom female. As I said, I've changed Femme Shepard here to be her Mass Effect 3 look, because I actually prefer that rather than fucking around with, you know, sliders. Because when it comes to Mass Effect, I really don't like messing around with the default character options. Mainly because I can't get anything to look decent. So essentially, our first option. Do we choose male or female? This will determine who I'm potentially going to romance and my personality. Okay, so, wait a minute, I'm also going to need a D6 if I remember correctly. Alright. First up, D20. Since we're doing custom character, I don't have to worry about the other options. Odds? I picked male characters. Evens? I picked FemShep. Okay, let's roll. I rolled an 18, so it looks like we're playing female Shepard. This'll be fun.
Please log in to access your profile.
Jane Shepard works. I'm not gonna bother renaming. No one says the first name in these games anyway.
Warning, data corruption detected.
Oh wait, why did I put away my D6 for?
Please reconstruct profile.
Gotta
Confirm
love
pre-service
this.
history.
Ooh. Do I leave my personality up to the dice, or do I actually go with my default way of playing personality-wise? Well. Let's get started. Fuck it, I'll just pick my favorite. Fuck it. Anyway, since we picked custom character, our records of the Alliance military database have been corrupted and need to be reformatted and remade. So, let's see, what is our pre-service history? We had 3 options: Spacer, Colonist, or Earthborn. And it's gonna be fun. Let's see, Spacer. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from one posting to another, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Or Colonist. You were born and raised on Midwar, a small border colony in Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Midwar, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol and you enlisted with the military a few years later. And last but not least is Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great metropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting in the Alliance military when you turned 18. Out of all this, I prefer Earthborn, born and bred.
Confirm psychological profile.
Psychological profile is: what was your service record like? What major events in the Alliance military have you partaken? We got Sole Survivor, War Hero, and Ruthless. Sole Survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are all left to tell the tale. War Hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and brave the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Or Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Excuse me. Let's see. Since I went with Earthborn, my preferred psychological profile is Ruthless.
Confirm military specialization.
And now's where the D6 comes in. We've got 6 character classes we can make. Essentially, let's just go down the list and see what they are. Soldiers first. Soldiers are combat specialists ideal for the front lines of a firefight. Soldiers get improved health, can train the use of all weapon types, start with the ability to use medium armor, and can specialize in heavy armor. Here's your tank for better or for worse. With the right setup, you can practically make yourself completely immortal and invulnerable to damage. Engineer. Engineers are tech specialists using the holographic Omni tool. I prefer the version that gets shown in Andromeda, personally. They can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, or heal their squad. Engineers can only use light armor, can only receive weapons training with pistols. Kind of the weakest class as far as I'm concerned, but very useful when it comes to tech. The Adepts. Adepts are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only use light armor and can only receive weapons training with pistols. Adepts are essentially space wizards. Actually, more like force users, to be honest, because in Mass Effect, adepts use biotics. Biotics are the ability to manipulate gravity, essentially. So, you want to force push a bitch? You got it. You want to freeze him in time? You got it. You want to have a barrier that stops bullets? You got it. You want to summon a black hole? You got it. Technically, it's a singularity, but it's still a fucking black hole, but whatever. These are our basic 3. And now we have the hybrid classes. 3 basics and 3 hybrids. No advances just yet. That's for leveling up purposes. Oh, speaking of level up, I also have a mod that increases my XP gain past level 45. Because if you do a completionist style run, you can't reach the max level of this game, which is 60. And get the best gear for it. The highest I ever gotten on a completionist type of playthrough is level 48. And even then I didn't get everything. So instead I installed a mod which increases the scaling of XP. Pass up to level 15 is normal. It might be slightly faster until level 45, but after level 45 is when the notice is supposed to be very different. I would not know. And of course, I had to install a mod manager to make this all work in the first place. Wonderful. Infiltrators. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities, specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained in the use of Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can use pistols or sniper rifles and medium armor. You want to snipe bitches and hack terminals? Pick an infiltrator. Although technically any class can wield any weapon in this game, it's just that they're better with certain types. And infiltrators are a combination of soldier and engineer. Sentinels. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they also can disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only use light armor and receive no advanced weapon training. Here's your support character, basically. Combination of engineer and adapt. And Vanguard is fuck you, get in your face, and blast you open with a shotgun. Vanguards are biotic warriors that combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents, and are especially deadly at short range. They use pistols and shotguns and can specialize in medium armor. And I'm going to pick my preferred class, which is the Adept. I love space magic, what can I say?
Confirm facial identification.
And since this is where you can fuss around with character creation if you want. Now, I could have actually changed the textures of Femship here when I installed this mod. I decided not to do any of that. I decided to just leave everything as it is installed. I don't want to change anything. And now looking at it, not bad. Though it reminds me of something and I don't know what. Now, whatever. Confirm.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Jane Shepard, Earthbound, Ruthless Adept. Excellent, let's begin. Once you confirm your character is complete, you'll be unable to change any further settings. Confirm.
Identification confirmed.
However, since this profile has not basically gone through New Game Plus, we don't have access to Hardcore or Insanity difficulty, which is unfortunate. So I'm forced to play on Veteran difficulty. We're turning off auto level up because that's bullshit. I want the power to control my fucking party members. Target assist? Do I want aim assist considering I'm using a controller? Nah. I'm not gonna be a bitch. If I could play shooters on a console and do surprisingly well for myself, I can handle not having aim assist. Or at the very least, a very low amount of it. Squad power usage, determining which skills town squad members will use in combat. Yeah, we'll keep that on. I'm not playing on a higher difficulty than veterans, so the squads using their abilities is fine for me. Subtitles? Yes. Autosave? Yes. But be careful with this, because this game's autosaving is shit. I should know. There have been times where I go through a fucking area and it did not autosave when I transitioned. And I had to restart an entire fucking planet! Fuck you, Luna. Fuck you. Oh, whatever. Oh god, navigating the menus is gonna be a bitch, isn't it?
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of her family.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets, learned to look out for herself.
She got most of her unit killed on Torfin.
She gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. Decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technology named travel to further stars. The basis for this incredible technology was force controlled by the very fabric of time, space and time. They call it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect. Trademark. Can't believe I rushed through that. Didn't have to.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
And our first dialogue option of the game. Now, funnily enough, after BioWare was finished developing KOTOR 1, they decided, if I remember correctly, they split into two teams, where one was developing Mass Effect and the other one was developing Dragon Age, because it was KOTOR 1, Mass Effect, then... Ah, shit, was it Mass Effect 2 or Dragon Age that came out before? Or did they come around the same time? For some reason, I'm remembering that they came around the same time, but I'm probably wrong about that. Oh, whatever. Point is, we can see where they decide to use some systems for Dragon Age 2. I agree, you're overreacting, cut the chatter. Now then, there's essentially a morality system in this game. Paragon and Renegade. Paragon is being a diplomatic goody two-shoes. And Renegade is essentially the fuck you option. Essentially being an asshole. However, sometimes being an asshole is required in this universe. I agree, overreacting. Cut the chatter. But an idiot only believes the official story. So let's, My typical You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's do what I usually do. Both! We're gonna be doing both Paragon and Renegade options throughout this entire series, because I plan on doing the entire trilogy! Oh good lord, have mercy on my soul. That means I'm gonna have to install this mod for Mass Effect 2 as well. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Thankfully, the mod manager I have does the entire trilogy, so that's interesting. Anyway, enough rambling along.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
You upset? I heard you made him mad. God damn it, Joker. Aw, crap. I forgot Joker's voice actor's name. Seth Green? Is it Seth Green? Or is it Seth MacFarlane? I think it's Seth Green. Oh, ha ha ha! Oh, God. Seth Green's the first name that popped in my head. God damn it! Nice to know that we have an actual comedian for our pilot.
Great. You pissed the captain off and now I'm gonna pay for it.
Don't blame me. The Captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Press start, blah, blah, blah. Squad, equipment, map, journal, codex. Exit game menu, settings, save, load. Okay, might as well go through this. Equipment is our equipment screen. Squad is where we level up. Map is the map of the area that we're in. The journal is for quest log. Is the quest log. Well, the codex is essentially an entire fucking encyclopedia of lore for the entire universe. That's gonna be fun. Oh, good lord. Oh my, that is slow.
You were just signed. You weren't pilot, he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Now, the reason why I didn't bother installing any graphic mods, mainly because, well, I don't think enlarging the quality and size of the texture is going to prevent the game from popping them in. Because whoever did the porting for this version, really was really bad at their job sometimes. Because, get this. This game was ported with the ability to use controllers natively, but the system was so fucked that it wasn't implemented. So they had to have someone else do it for them. Wonderful. Gotta love that shit. Presley.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Wants to see me? I heard you arguing.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
Yeah, I might as well do the whole dumb as a board thing by asking questions.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
No, it doesn't.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Amazing.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
This navigator is smart.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
I doubt he actually has that many medals.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Plus, kind of a covert agent doesn't help, I bet.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
And, because we're a good person, we'll look into it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Everyone here is practically on the money, for the most part. I think this episode's gonna be a little shorter than usual, because I think I also would... I'm also going to need to check the audio levels. I may need to raise the volume a little bit. Because while I can hear it, that doesn't mean you can hear it.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Relax, Jenkins. The doctor's right. Part of the job, Doc. Relax, kid.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
You'll be fine.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Torfin. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Be careful, there's no rush. Don't play the hero. Oh, great. He's young and antsy. That's not a good combination.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
One problem, Jenkins. Your last name is Jenkins. At least your first name's not Leroy. Otherwise, it'd be too obvious what's gonna happen to you.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
Now, I can't tell if it's the lighting, or does the whites in everyone's eyes look a little too reddish to me. It's probably the lighting.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Yeah, Paradise is for after you retire.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
I think we get it. Might as well ask.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Oh, wonderful! A secret police organization with access to military-grade hardware with no parental oversight involved? What could possibly go wrong? Oh god, it's like some people write this shit to be clever sometimes when it's just fucking stupid. Ugh. I mean, I get it. Having a covert operations unit be restricted by bureaucratic red tape is a hassle, but you need some type of oversight, otherwise you never know when some Dick Cheney and Tom come along and fuck everything up for everyone else. There are no human specters, that's dangerous. Yeah, that's a little dangerous.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
But the Corporal's not wrong, considering C-Sec is nothing but galactic cops that just patrol a space station. A very large space station, but a space station nonetheless. Anyway, I think it's time for us to leave. Because I got a feeling there's no human Spectres at all. No, ask the question.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. What you did on Torfin, that's what they're looking for. Success at any cost, ruthless efficiency, show no mercy.
I'm not a monster. I can do that. Yeah, sure, we can work with that.
Sounds like my kind of job.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
Very funny, Doc.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
I get +2 paragraph for that conversation. Whatever. Hello, Nihilus. Looks like we're in the comm room. Or a briefing room. Could be worse.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Talk? Where's Captain Anderson? The captain's probably been taking a call or something.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
Beyond beautiful? I wouldn't know. So, what? Planet's a planet.
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation.
It's more than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard? Eden Prime is a symbol of your people. A perfect little world on the edges of your territory. Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Yeah, because humanity tends to really, really dig the hornet's nest when it comes to intergalactic stories. It's always humanity first, and fuck the aliens, and oh god, we kicked the hornet's nest, and now we got a gigantic Leviathan trying to eat us! Or little green men from Mars that cause us to explode into skeletons. Shit, what's that movie called that came from Mars? I forget. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. Why are you asking? What's your point? Is that a threat?
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I knew that. What's going... Obviously.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Well, one plus side of having FemShep as our protagonist for this game is, well... Jennifer Hale's performance is awesome. What more can I say? That doesn't say... That's not to say... What the fuck's his name? What the fuck is his name? Oh, that's telling when I don't remember the name of the male Shepard's voice actor. He gets better as the series progresses, but in the first game he's kind of a robot. Whereas Jennifer Hale is always a pleasure to listen to. Why, secrecy, you should have told me. What are we picking up? So, what's with the secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Oh great, top brass. This is really delicate shit.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why we tell the Council is a stupid question. I'm assuming it's galactic politics. I'm glad your help. You sound worried. We don't need your help here. He sounds paranoid.
Are we expecting trouble?
I'm always expecting trouble.
There's more, Shepard. Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
Figures.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfin. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Oh, wonderful.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Amazing! So what's the next step then?
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Awesome, we get our own little drone to navigate. To watch us, I mean, not navigate. That too. Protheans, Eden Prime, the beacon itself. What the hell's the beacon?
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
What? Pirates? Slavers? Half of the damn galaxy?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
Amazing. Awesome. Well, I could keep playing 20 questions, but we have to move on eventually. Asking what the Terminus Systems is stupid because Shepard knows this personally, but the player doesn't, so that's a disconnect. Eden Prime, ask for more information about the Protheans or Eden Prime. We can, fuck it. Let's just go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Need evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Am I the only one who thought that was a hand the first time I saw it?
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Count on us. Understood, Captain. Can we trust it? Understood, Captain.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
What a lovely view this is.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Smells like smoke and death.
Really? What do you think, Jenkins?
Oh god, what happened here?
Well, I would say that this place got invaded by some hostiles. And we're probably gonna have to shoot them. With a lot of bullets. Thankfully, our guns have infinite ammo. But unfortunately for me, I'm gonna end it here for today. This is the perfect place to stop because this is essentially the tutorial planet. I really don't count character creation done until we land here, but whatever. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I've been NoGod21. This has been Let's Play Mass Effect. In the next episode, we're gonna start exploring Eden Prime and see why the fuck it's been shut to hell. And transported to Doom. Because the red sky is not normal. But until then, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all next time. Jenkins, I got a feeling you're not going to live for a bit. Oh, that's so sad.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.